Everyone has their own perspective about dollar cost averaging, but I'm here to provide you a proper answer. If you are thinking about using dollar cost averaging, we will help you decide if it is appropriate for you based on the benefits and risks of this method. In the classroom, we help people in understanding personal financial, economics, and investing fundamentals. If you want to improve your financial future, subscribe and hit the like button if you find this video beneficial. First, what is dollar cost averaging? Dollar cost averaging is really a basic strategy which involves investing a certain amount of dollars in the same investment or company at regular times over a lengthy period, regardless of the market difficulties. It is a useful technique for investors with a minimal risk tolerance, because placing a large quantity of money in the stock market all at once might result in purchasing at a high, which can be distressing if prices decline. People that have a retirement plan, such as a 401k, are likely to be using dollar cost averaging automatically for at least portion of their investing because you are not the one managing your investments. What are the benefits of dollar cost averaging? Number 1. Decrease risk. Dollar cost averaging decreases investment risk while preserving wealth in the event of a market fall. It saves money, which gives you liquidity and flexibility while managing your investment portfolio. Some downturns are severe, reducing portfolio net worth more and more. Using dollar cost averaging ensures that losses kept to a minimal, while potentially yielding substantial returns. Dollar cost averaging can minimize regret by providing short-term key protection against a sharp decline in a security's price. Number 2. Disciplined. The approach of contributing money to an investing portfolio on a regular basis allows for disciplined saving since the portfolio balance grows even when the portfolio's total assets depreciate. Number 3. Reduces errors in timing. Market timing is not a precise science that investors, even experienced ones, can fully comprehend. Investing a large quantity of money at the wrong moment can be dangerous, and it can have a substantial negative impact on a portfolio's value. Because market fluctuations are hard to anticipate, the dollar cost averaging technique smooths out the cost of purchasing, which might benefit the investor. Number 4. Emotions in control. Emotional investing is a frequent thing in behavioral theory, owing to a variety of circumstances such as making a large investment and low tolerance. Emotions during investing is eliminated or reduced when dollar cost averaging is used. A systematic buying technique averaging allows investors to focus their energy on the work at hand while removing news and information hype about the stock market's short-term activity and direction from the media. What about the risk of this technique? Number 1. You will not benefit from dollar cost averaging in bad investments. This phrase is widely used in the investment sector to emphasize that we should not buy a stock mostly because its stock is dropping. We will certainly be in the negative if we continue to dollar cost average into a bad investment. This leads to the following point: we must dollar cost average into assets that are good to stay for long period, great fundamental analysis, and appropriate for this technique. Number 2. Use investments that make sense for the strategy. It is possible that we will not be able to use a dollar cost averaging method to all our assets. It will simply be too expensive for certain investments to make sense, while for others, the long-term plan may not be acceptable. When we dollar cost average, we must do so in investments that are both long-term and cost-effective. If we are not knowledgeable or confident enough to select individual stocks for this reason, we may simply dollar cost average into country indexes like, for example, EWS iShares Singapore ETF, the S&P 500 in the United States, iShares CNYA China ETF, and a lot more options per countries. Number 3. Asset allocation priority. Dollar cost averaging critics argue that to minimize the risk, an investment strategy must focus on the optimal asset allocation. Implementing a dollar cost averaging may increase uncertainty by slowing the achievement of goal asset allocation criteria. Investors should be able to dynamically realign their investments to hedge against losses and benefit from new possibilities when the economic and physical conditions change. However, for a dollar cost averaging investor, the possibility may be unsustainable. Investors should have money allocation in cash ready to be deployed to other investments opportunities under the new asset allocation. In conclusion, dollar cost averaging has upsides and downsides. However, the desire for a low-risk investing plan could result in lower returns. On the upside, rather than buying a lump sum investment, it is possible to attain a reduced dollar cost average for a stock over period, assuming that dropping markets do not become extended. Among other bolder techniques like target asset allocation, diversity, and regular portfolio rebalancing, an investor should aim to include dollar cost averaging as an optional technique. What do you think about dollar cost averaging? Don't be shy to comment right below in the comment section. Also, here is a reminder to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to watch more insightful videos about business and personal finance. Until the next video. Thanks for watching the classroom. Stay tuned.